Hi, Kimberly Wallison here. Welcome to Insiders Health TV, where we bring you the freshest happenings in the world of medicine without the quack propaganda. Today we'll be talking about the details surrounding the identification of Osama bin Laden's body. Then we'll give you a break from the coverage to get our celebrity health dish from correspondent Danika Quinn. Some time has passed since we were all shocked and relieved to hear that the world's most wanted terrorist was caught and killed by U.S. forces. And at this point, there is a growing faction of our population that's wondering exactly how we knew it was bin Laden so quickly, and what confirmation we have since the body was so quickly buried at sea. Senior officials have announced that DNA, among other things, accounted for the quick proof that we finally got him. But what exactly did they do? Well, it sounds just like an episode of CSI. Officials compared the DNA of the person killed on that compound with bin Laden family DNA to determine that they got their man. It isn't clear exactly how many different family member samples were used, but the government said that they had preliminary DNA intelligence before the strike even started. This was because they were stockpiling samples of DNA wherever they find it from anyone close to bin Laden, collecting toothbrushes, gum, even half-eaten sandwiches. But it gets even more futuristic than that. After DNA confirmation, there was also a full biometric analysis of facial and body features, combining to give us a 99.9% certainty that we got who we were looking for. And for all the doubters out there, senior officials in the FBI have stated that to make an announcement like this to the world, they were actually over-identifying the body to make sure that there was no doubt. Fingerprints, palm prints, DNA analysis, and iris scans are all part of the arsenal for confirming an identity. So while we can't stop anyone out there from asking questions, as it's our country's right to do, we hope you can sleep a little easier knowing that there were some seriously scientific methods involved and a lot of jobs on the line when President Obama proclaimed that Osama bin Laden was dead. Now let's step away from the war on terror for a little bit and check in with Danika Quinn with our Hollywood Healthbeat, where she'll give us the latest health happenings in Tinseltown.
Thank you, Kim. We love nothing more than to see celebrities use their fame for good. And we can't think of a better cause than the recent disasters in Japan, a nation torn by earthquakes, tsunamis, and a terrifying nuclear crisis. Since the beginning of this ongoing tragedy, the stars have really come together in support of the victims and international relief efforts. Action star Jackie Chan raised $3.3 million by organizing a charity concert in Hong Kong, showcasing over 300 performers. The generous Jackie even shelled out almost $650,000 from his own pocket to fly in and house all of the performers. Artists and songwriters from the EMI family of labels have also united to raise funds for the Red Cross. They will host an auction that features items from the likes of Coldplay, the Beatles, and Keith Urban. The auction will allow people to bid on everything from signed pictures to private dinners to exclusive music lessons with industry professionals and legends. All proceeds will go to Japan, and EMI will match all funds collected by the auction. These funds could potentially be used to treat those injured in the earthquake or during cleanup efforts, or to just help the city repair and rebuild. Who knew a used purse or an old guitar would ever fetch thousands for charity? Only in Hollywood. And that's it for this week's Hollywood Health Beat. Until next time, I have my finger to the pulse of Hollywood and my heart with those in Japan. Back to you, Kim.
That's it for this edition of Insiders Health TV. I'm your host, Kimberly Wallison, and remember, it's your health. We're just helping you think outside the box.